copper mine has put its Mufulira and Kitwa mines on care and maintenance, sending over 11,000 employees home.
So 2020 was a very interesting year.
It was very disheartening, and there was like a sense of despair amongst the workforce.
And that was a worrisome situation for us.
So 2020 was a very interesting year. I think we had just been at the advent of COVID-19. The metal prices crashed. We didn't know how this pandemic was going to turn out, and there was panic worldwide. And the previous shareholder then decided that they were going to put the mine on care and maintenance. After the announcement, assessments were made, and I was then appointed as the CEO for the troubled, beleaguered Mopani.
For us, I think we really felt it because we had just finished constructing the plant, and then we were told we cannot commission, that the plant is going to shut down. So you can imagine all that build-up from 2016 to 2019, 2020, we are ready, we are going to have a new plant, we are going to be running, just to be told that that is not going to happen.
I think the first challenge we encountered over the period we've just come to an end with is, the first thing was we were left with no money. So the challenge was, how do we operate? How do we pay salaries? How do we continue to operate? And how long is it going to take before they can find an equity partner?
So it was very tough. We then had to negotiate with contractors, suppliers to reduce their cost. We reduced expatriate labor. We then challenged the local labor to produce, to remain afloat. I remember asking the team a question: do you want us to shut down?
You just need to go to a town where the mine has closed and you see the effect of that town and what it's like. So we know that given a choice of fighting to keep the company running or to close, the choice is always to fight to keep the company running.
So the question then was to look for solutions, and we came up with really interesting initiatives to raise money. We started looking for materials that were of raw value, which were uneconomic to mine when the copper price was low. And so the challenge was, can we find material, and how much? And how much can we produce? Can we sell it? And so it was hand to mouth. We went to areas where the mine produced in the 70s and 80s and early 90s. We went back there and produced from there. And we raised quite a bit of money to survive.
The Mopani community, it's like a family. You know, we've seen a lot of problems we've had. The workers here, they band together to help each other. So it's a very hard decision to leave this place and say it's not just a job, there are so many other things we get from this company that improve our lives.
As a leader, you then have to provide direction. We have to provide motivation. You have to tell them that there's a way out. And sometimes you say there's a way out, and then you ask yourself, really? You know, you hear yourself asking, but people have to see that you mean what you say. So I had to get all the senior people, all the general managers, and we sat and agreed we are the lead, we'll find the solutions, we'll steer the people to victory. Because then we were all aligned to find ways and means to survive. Interestingly, there was no pressure from the unions because we sat in the same planning meeting.
So we did understand that the team under Mr. Sakanya worked under very tough conditions where there are no resources.
I have never seen such teamwork in my life. The whole team was resolved, including the unions. They understood that closure was not an option. The unions actually came on board and they were in the forefront, supporting management, supporting the employees to work together to survive. Zambia didn't want Mopani to sink. Zambia wanted Mopani to survive. When the government came into power, they were really determined to find an equity partner. They didn't mince their words. They said they would work hard, they would work night and day to find an equity partner. So we understood the time it took was due to the negotiations, was due to the complex nature of the transaction. And we believe they were looking for the best equity partner.
We had traveled to State House to seek audience with the president, following many questions or complaints why Mopani is not having equity partner. So the president of Zambia, President Aka Inde Ichilema, invited us at short notice, and we briefed him the views of the mine workers in Mopani about the equity partner, about the state of the asset. And the president elaborated where the process of the equity partner and the agency is attaching to Mopani.
Back at Mopani, it was really to continue to operate. Our vision was the equity partner must find Mopani in an operable condition. We didn't take our eyes off. We just wanted to work until the equity partner found a running mine.
The Mopani transaction has been signed.
Lero namufuyira ati kuli ba investor banyu abalisa aliwo watemwa na isa mfana wiyo na ishibogwe watu Mopani pala alipo yarawekera.
So when it was announced that there was a new investor, there was some unease at the beginning because we were not sure what type of investor would be coming. Again, we've seen investors come and do something else, so we really were uneasy. We were happy that there was an investor, yes, but it was also a time of uncertainty.
So when the news that broke that the equity partner is going to be unveiled, the miners were extremely happy. We received a lot of phone calls. Others even visited their homes.
So it was very exciting for the workforce that we were now talking about onboarding an equity partner. It brought back renewed enthusiasm. It was the resilience they went through starting to bear fruit.
The fact that everyone kept, the whole management team, the staff were all kept on board, that was also nice to hear because it ensures that continuity. And we know that there will be no sudden changes and upheavals in the company. And the mood is upbeat. You know, sometimes you don't realize how down people are until you see it now. But the mood is upbeat. People are optimistic that, you know, we are going to push this plant to achieve what it was designed to achieve.
Investor on the block is a good deal. Glencore debt is paid. We now have money to complete the expansion projects, more jobs. We are going to create capacity to produce copper from underground. We're targeting 3.3 million this year. When we finish those projects, this is all tons. After we complete the project in the next 3 to 4, 5 years, as I said, we have capacity to hoist 10 million tons. So we are going to grow 3 times over where we are today. So it's great opportunity for Zambia to grow the business. So it's excitement, money for tailings storage facilities, money for the projects, money for to move the business forward environmentally, cost effectively, safely, and contribute to the treasury of the government of Zambia.